Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining today's reading session. Today, we're going to do your new moon in Cancer reading, right, around mid-July. This new moon is very, very nurturing because the moon is actually the ruler of Cancer. So when the new moon is happening in Cancer, it further enhances its unconditional loving energy and is asking you to really set your intention for the next several months. Usually, new moon cycle lasts for 6 months. So this reading, please see this as a 6 months hint or guidance for you, right? From July until January 2027. Now, at the very beginning of this reading session, here are the 3 different options for you to choose from. All the 3 options are coming from tarot cards. The first card is Ace of Cups, the symbol of new love. The second card is the Lovers, the ultimate personal choice. And the third card is the Magician, the ultimate personal power. Now you can meditate on these 3 options and choose the pile you feel most resonated with. Now, of course, you can also use the timestamp in the video description to go directly to your pile and enjoy your reading for the new moon in Cancer. With all that being said, I'll see you very soon in your pile. Oh, my beautiful palm number 1, you have chosen Ace of Cups, this beautiful picture. Now, this is reading for you for new moon in Cancer cycle. First of all, right, we're going to pull 1 card from Tarot the Major Arcana, as well as 1 card from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Let's have a look at what sets the tone for this new moon in Cancer cycle for you, okay? Very good. Thank you, universe. I'm going to pull just 1 card for pile number 1, Ace of Cups pile, and you have got Temperance. This card has a lot to do with healing, okay? Healing, balance, right? No rush. Sometimes Temperance tells you that if you have been going a little bit extreme, right, in one direction in your life, this card tells you to balance it. Be careful with impatience. Be careful with extremism. Temperance is a very loving energy because it's telling you that everything is going well for you, but take the time to reach where you need to be. This card is especially important for healing, medical science, right? So if you're working in a profession that is to provide healing, right? You're a doctor, nurse, counselor, therapist. This is specifically important for you. Now, if your profession has nothing to do with it, this Temperance card is also a very good sign for you to find your own personal therapy, right? Your own personal balance in life instead of like what I mentioned earlier, right? Rushing too fast towards one direction. Okay, very nice. Now I'm gonna pull 1 card from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, okay? Thank you, universe. For pile number 1, Ace of Cups, all right? All right, 1 card for this group. Okay, we're gonna pull this one, all right? And we have got Vesta. I mean, don't you think these 2 cards are kind of similar in terms of color and in terms of the energy, all right? I think for a lot of people, this new moon in the Cancer cycle has a lot to do with also how you draw your boundaries, right? Detaching yourself from toxic experience and toxic environment, or even maybe people who drain your energy. Vesta, if you look at the picture, right, she has her eyes closed. She's not rushing. She's not overly, involved, right, in other people's business and matters. She's very centered and grounded when it comes to her boundaries, right, what she is in control, what she's not. So the Temperance and the Vesta sitting card, these 2 cards sitting together, has a lot to do with how you find your healing by drawing boundaries. So this could be about, for example, maybe you have been heartbroken from a love experience. Now, this is the energy telling you to draw boundaries there, right? Not to keep going back to the same toxic energy or the toxic person again and again and again. Now, if this is about something that already happened, maybe something quite tragic or difficult for you, this is also a very good invitation telling you to slow down and heal, right? And look after your health. Very, very good. Now, these energies are very much sort of like your personal, excuse me, your personal healing, right? Rather than what you do for other people, what will you do with other people. So I think for Ace of Cups, right, I believe that the reason why you are drawn to this card is because Ace of Cups is actually the energy of how you open up your heart, how you open up new love, right, within you. And how you do that? The first thing is with this Vesta and Temperance card, right? Find your personal healing and take your time to do that. Okay. And don't keep, going back to the toxic situation. Okay. Or you already know that by, knocking on the same door multiple times, it's the same result, right? So there's no need for you to do that at this moment. Very good. Now we're going to pull a little bit more cards. Okay. All right. So let's pull 7 cards. All right. This time for the New Moon Cancer, I'm going to pull a little bit more cards for all the piles. Usually I do 3 or 4 cards, but this time for this reading, I'll do 7 cards for each one of you. All right. Thank you so much, universe. All right. First card, the 4 of Swords. Second card, High Priestess. Third card, the Empress. First of all, these 3 cards are showing your personal energy. The 4 of Swords definitely showing that you are tired. You are so tired of dealing with difficult situations or difficult people, right? Maybe you are just so drained from that. The 4 of Swords is very much aligned with the Temperance and the Vesta energy. You need to rest. You need to let things happen slowly for you. Now, the High Priestess as a second card, which is showing your challenge or what is blocking you. This card has a lot to do with the mystery, with the things that we don't know but we feel. Sometimes this energy going against you could be in 2 different scenarios. First of all, this could be about maybe you have this need to know everything. You have this need to know how exactly things will happen, whether it's going to happen for you, whether it's going to give you advantages, right? Whether everything will go smoothly as you are planned. And so this energy blocking you is showing that you don't have that clarity and you don't have that guarantee. And thus, that might give you a little bit of worry. All right. Now, what is helping you as a third card, the Empress? This card, again, is very much like what I said earlier, self-love. All right. I think this card for some of the guys might even be saying that maybe a very loving female figure could be about your mother, right? Because Empress literally representing a mother figure. Now, it doesn't have to be an actual mother. Could be maybe an older woman, older sister, right? Or maybe just a dear friend who's very loving, who's very, soft, right? Who's very empathetic for you. Now, this energy has a lot to do with bringing that love and nurture energy back into your life, right? So everything at this moment just very much aligned, right? I think that's for group number 1. I think you are on the right track, but it's just a little bit like mystery, okay, where let's say things slowing down for you, and thus that's creating a little bit of anxiety, where maybe even slight depression there. Continue. Let's have a look at your environment, how you deal with your people. Okay, are the people there actually for you? Are they the right people for you? Thank you, universe. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And what about the timing there, how the universe is working for you? Okay. This is going to be thing that is beyond your control. It's more to deal with timing or to deal with the seasons, more to deal with what is controlled by the sky. And we got 8 of Wands. Very good. Now, by looking at these 2 cards, kind of interesting because Knight of Pentacles, this energy has a lot to do with slowly and steady progress. I think when it comes to people energy, right? Knight of Pentacles is not a bad energy. This could be about people who are very grounded, right? Slow and steady there, right? And they're there to support you, to help you. Sometimes Knight of Pentacles could be specifically referred to earth sign people, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, right? But it's not a bad energy at all, specifically because this card is right next to the High Priestess. This is showing that there are some very grounded people supporting you and helping you, but you might not be aware of that, okay? Now, when it comes to timing, you've got 8 of Wands. I personally love this energy. 8 of Wands is usually talking about some fast movement. information, communication, right, flowing back and forth. So in a good way, when it comes to timing, 8 of Wands could literally be talking about 8 days from the time that you're watching this video. Well, let's say maybe a week time, okay? A week to 10 days in between. You can be a little bit flexible about the so-called 8 days. But this energy is showing that things will start to speed up for you. In terms of timing, either the 8 of Wands could be talking about 8 days, or sometimes this energy could also be dealing with the time of Sagittarius season. And remember, at the very beginning of the reading, you pulled out Temperance. So now we got double Sagittarius. So what does that mean? It means that I have a very strong feeling, okay? For you guys, this year definitely has been tough, right? There has been some disappointment, some heart-wrenching experience. You might even have to heal, right, from a very hurtful situation. But once you finish this year, okay, earlier we said Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is around November, December time. Once you complete this year, the energy will improve, right? And it will give you a much different energetic feeling compared to this year, 2026. And remember, earlier I said the new moon cycle is from July in Cancer, from July until next January. So pretty much that's the second half of this year. So one thing that I can guarantee for you guys is that you're not going to feel this way for too long, okay? Probably I would say the second half of this year, things will slowly improve. And when you reach the time of winter time, suppose you are in the northern hemisphere, the winter time, November, December, a lot of things will just open out for you. Okay, very good. But during this period of time, specifically, I would say during the summer, July, August, this period of time, take your time, take a rest, right? Yeah, don't stress out too much. You are not forgotten. You are not being ignored or forgotten by the universe. Okay, just let you know. Now, the next card is showing what's next for you, okay? After this, right, what you can expect. And then we're going to put one more card, the 7th card, showing that what is the advice from the universe for you, okay? Next card, we have got, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what I mean by things will change for you. Remember what I just said to you, okay? Whatever this difficult situation for you will not last forever, because if you haven't reached the rock bottom, then the wheel will turn up again for you. Okay, very, very nice. And what's the advice for you, okay, from the universe? And we've got Ace of Wands, new passion, new inspiration, and re-energized, this energy field right around you. Very, very beautiful. Okay, and also we got 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, and Ace. Now, by the way, there is a very beautiful sequence here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is also showing that a lot of things are moving forward very beautifully. Oh my God, I actually love this reading. I think some of you guys just need a little bit time to heal, relax, right? Just enjoy life and enjoy a little bit personal time. Cut out all the unnecessary distractions and toxic people who only take things away from you, but they don't give back. Okay? You can draw boundaries here. Give yourself a little bit time. Things will for sure improve. And also remember the card that you have picked for yourself. Ace of Cups, right? That's the first option. That big, beautiful picture, right? In the 3 choices. Ace of Cups is the energy of a new beginning. And Ace of Wands, as your advice, is also a new beginning. So not only will you have a new beginning, but also universe encouraged you, right, to start something you're passionate about, right? Start something that you feel drawn to. At the end of the day, you are very, very intuitive, and you know what kind of action that you want to take that will give you happiness. Okay? Love this. Finally, okay, we're going to put one card from Animal Spirit. All right? What's the ultimate advice, right? And the guidance for our beautiful pile number 1. One card, all right? Thank you, universe, for our pile number 1. Thank you, universe. Ace of Cups, option, okay? Thank you, universe. And we have got, wow, the dragon. This card has a lot to do with your third eye, actually. Okay, the energy here. The 6th chakra, again, intuition, very, very strong. I think a lot of you guys are already feeling, right? Something positive is coming, right? And you know that whatever hard work and the so-called suffering that you are experiencing will lead to an amazing result, will lead to, this rocket flying high energy, right, for you. So I really want you to guys to have this blind faith, trust your intuition. Okay, the vested energy, heal, look after your health, and good things are not going to be too far away from you. Oh, by the way, this energy is called the spirit animal. Okay, in this deck of cards, most of them are animals that actually live in our actual environment. For example, rabbits, right? Maybe birds, right? Things like that. But this card, the dragon eye, right? It's spirit animal, because actually, dragons, they don't really exist in our modern day life. So this is, again, something very, very spiritual, very, very strong. Thank you so much, my beautiful pal number one. This is a very, very important reading for the New Moon in Cancer cycle for you. All right. So I hope you enjoy the reading, and remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it. Feel free to comment in the video, right? If you have anything you want to say, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next reading session. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pal number two. You have chosen the Lover's card. Now, this is reading for you for this New Moon in Cancer cycle. First of all, we're going to pull one card from the Tarot Major Arcana, right? And let's have a look at what sets the tone for the next 6 months for you, right? Because the New Moon cycle in Cancer basically starts from July and it ends in January, right? Is there any important information that you will need to know? Thank you, Universe. For pile number two, we've got a High Priestess, intuition, okay? Knowledge, secret knowledge. Okay, I think, whenever I see this card showing up, has a lot to do with your intuitive sense about what's going on, how things are moving, what will happen, what you should be doing, right? What's the right direction for you, even you don't have 100% guarantee. I noticed that whenever High Priestess is working for you, it's a little bit like you become a little bit like a psychic yourself, right? Maybe you have certain plans where you want to make certain decisions about something, and you don't really know how that will work out, but you just know that I'm going to do it because I just know that that's going to work out for me. I know it's not going to be easy, but somehow I'm being drawn or I'm being pulled towards that direction. This energy is also saying that more information will be revealed to you. Okay, so if you feel that, okay, I've sent something, but I don't have 100% information yet, you will know more and you will see more. Okay, thank you, Universe. Now, one more card for our group number two, okay? Paired up with High Priestess, we have got the Sun, okay? Apollo, beautiful. Specifically, when the Sun and the Priestess sitting together, is 100% telling you that more information will be revealed in a very clear way. Because the Sun is showing clarity, okay? Whenever things are under the sun, it shows itself, right? So I think you're going to see a lot of truth about, what's going to happen, whether your guess or your intuition is spot on or not. I believe it's spot on, okay? There's nothing really, with High Priestess in the Sun, to be honest, whatever that you feel you should, go for, what you should do, it's gonna be exactly the right answer for you. So for some of you guys, this could be about maybe you sense that somehow I need to leave, change my house, right? Leave your current living environment, or maybe go to a different country, choose a different career, right? Or whatever things that you feel like somehow I just feel like I need to do it, even though I don't know why. This energy has a lot to do with your intuition is spot on. Okay, very, very good. Now we're gonna pull 7 cards. All right. Now usually I do 4 cards for a monthly reading, but today I feel like putting 7, right? Just to give a little bit more clarity, right, for your situation, pile number 2. And by the way, at the very beginning of the session, you've chosen the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card, of course, at a very superficial level, this could be talking about love, relationships, right? Connecting with a divine partner. Like what I said, right? This intuition, the Sun shows that maybe you just know, right, what action you need to take or where you need to be, what you need to do in order to connect, right, with that partner. But also at the same time, I also want to say that the Lover's card at the end of the day is a card of personal choice. There's nothing saying you must or you must not choose a certain direction. But Lover says that if you choose it, it will happen for you as long as you want to deal with the so-called consequence, right, of what it brings to you later. So I think with this group, right, the Lovers card is basically telling you that over the next 6 months, it's a very important time for you to make that ultimate choice for yourself. Okay, very good. One more shuffle. Okay, see what I just saying? One more shuffle. You got the Two of Cups and you got the Emperor here. Okay, definitely meeting a divine partner. Ooh, I think there's something regarding love showing up. Okay, here for you guys. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much. My pile number 2, the Lovers pile. All right, first card. Thank you, universe. 8 of Wands. Okay. Second card, Page of Pentacles. Third card, what is helping you? We got King of Wands. Beautiful. All right, have a look. First of all, the Eight of Wands is showing where you are at this moment. This energy, you can see a person is almost like shooting an arrow, right? With the tree branch, right? With the bow. Now, the Eight of Wands in this pile give me a very strong feeling about you're ready to go. You're ready to move on to the next stage. You're ready to kick off a project, right? Maybe there's something that you have been planning and you know that you need to do it. You know that's the right direction for you, but you're waiting for the right timing. And once that right timing hits, you know that bang, that's it, right? I'm going to take the action. Page of Pentacles, okay? Now, this card is what is actually blocking you, or what is your disadvantage. Now, Page of Pentacles could be talking about maybe you're waiting for an practical opportunity for you to do it, right? Sometimes this could be about money, right? Getting your finance ready, getting your finance sorted out. Sometimes this Page of Pentacles could also be talking about you just trying to get the practical things ready, right? In order for that arrow to shoot, right? Because we know that sometimes in order for us to get something done, we need an offer, right? We need some monetary preparation. We need someone to offer us an opportunity, maybe a job offer, right? Or training offer, something like that. Now, what is helping you, what is your advantage, is a King of Wands. Now, this card in a good way is talking about actually, how do I describe this? The King of Wands has a lot to do with your passion, right? And your, this energy, right? A fiery energy that you can put out there and say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. However, more importantly, the King of Wands is talking about someone else. This could be talking about a very important man. Very possibly he is a Sagittarius, okay? Or maybe general fire signs. And this person over the next 7 months will somehow be able to offer you, right, some kind of interesting opportunity because he's sitting on top of the Page of Pentacles, right, for you to move forward with your project, your life, okay? So there's definitely someone helping you, all right? Now, the next 2 cards we're going to pull is to look at the actual physical environment, the people you're dealing with, as well as the so-called universal timing, or what is beyond your control, but is coming from the universe, all right? Your environment and the people you're interacting with. 8 of Pentacles. Now, this card has a lot to do with the people you associate with through work, right? So I think 8 of Pentacles to be talking about maybe focus more on connecting with people, or maybe networking with people who can help you with your work, right? This is a very strong work ethic energy. And when it comes to the people around you, this could be about working on the relationships, right, between you and your colleagues, your clients, or maybe even your professional network. Again, next to that, Page of Pentacles, okay, and the King of Wands. And by the way, okay, I'm also seeing a very important timing around September or early October. Okay, majorly September, that period of time. This could be quite important when it comes to meeting the so-called important this King of Wands energy. Okay, receiving the right help that you need. Next card, our universal timing. We got the Death card. Okay, the Death card has a lot to do with ending an old chapter and moving forward. So I love this card is sitting in this position. Now, when it comes to the timing, right, what you can't control is telling you that whatever that is going to end and whatever that is going to be buried, right, removed out of your life, it will just naturally be removed anyway. So be careful with holding on to things, right? Keep holding on to it, texting, talking, let's do it again. Let's try this again. This card tells you that whatever that is not good for you will just be phased out by the universe. This is by fate, okay? And don't worry, the good things will stay with you anyway, okay? Now, the other thing is that the death card usually is to deal with the Scorpio season, which is around November period of time this year, which is also within the next 6 months, right? When we talk about New Moon in Cancer cycle. So this card also tells you that, okay, there could be some major energy change and shift during November, which will also give you the advantage of moving forward. And again, you are the Sun High Priestess. You already know that change must happen, and also is good for you, all right? Now, the final two cards that we're going to pull, okay, is we're gonna pull one card from one card for the next stage or with the immediate result of this process, and then we're gonna give you an advice, right, to know how to navigate through this transition. Next card, right, we are seeing the immediate result, and we got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. And the advice for that, we have got the Hermit. Now, the Queen of Cups, this energy has a lot to do with your emotional maturity and the compassion, right, that you can offer. And I think as the immediate result, right, or the nearby result, right, or the next stage for you is this emotional maturity. It's you being able to heal, right, yourself. And you'll be able to understand why certain things are happening, why certain things are manifesting itself in a certain way through a very mature mentality. By the way, the death card next to the Queen of Cups could be also talking about a very important woman, right, that you will also be connected with, and it's very possible that she is a Scorpio. We also have got the Hermit card as your advice. The Hermit has a lot to do with self-reflection, right, understanding, pull yourself back, right, to the core and understand what is the thing that I truly need and I truly want. By the way, in your spread, we're seeing 8 of Wands, which is number 8, 8 of Pentacles, okay, which is also number 8. We got double 8 in here. Now, double 8 in the tarot reading has a lot to do with the new information, new wisdom, and new information, new technology, and also a new wisdom, a new inspiration as well. I think that during this process, right, you're seeing some kind of change, right? Old people being phased out of your life and new people coming into your life. And during this process, you just need to know that it's all meant to be that way. And that there's a very important self-reflective energy in here as well. Okay, very good. Now, we're going to pull one more card from the spirit animal, right, deck to give you a little bit more guidance. And by the way, because you chose the Lovers card, right, I like what I said, it could be talking about relationship. And we got a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups as a pair. I also think that if you're looking for love, this could be about a relationship that would really transform, right, your life, transform maybe even your work as well. Okay, because we got a couple here, the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, right? We are gonna a couple in here, and we got a Death card, which is showing the transformation energy that this relationship could bring to you. Okay, this could also be a very important time to let go of someone that maybe you have been, struggling back and forth, and the time to really eliminate, right, the unnecessary energy out of your life. Thank you, universe. Okay. Ooh, that's 2 cards. No, we just need 1. Okay. Thank you, universe. One last card for pile number 1. The card for the Lovers, pile number 2. All right. One more shuffle. Okay. Ooh, 1 card jumped out. We're gonna take this one, right? Hulk. Beautiful. This card has a lot to do with your ability to shift your perspective, right? Why? Because the Hulk, they can fly very high. They see the bigger picture, right? So almost like an airplane view, but at the same time, this is also a card showing you that the Hulk can look at things very in detailed way, right? If they see a small rat running around, they will be able to identify it, right? Spot it right away and swoop down, right, to catch it. So this energy, usually for you, the Hulk energy, has a lot to do with your ability to shift your perspectives, okay? I can see things from one way, but also when it needs to, I can also shift my perspectives to see it in a different way so that I'll be able to interpret or understand a complicated or confusing situation more holistically. Okay, so whenever you're feeling a little bit stuck or you're feeling a little bit like, being bothered, right, by something, just know that perspective shift, perspective change is going to be the key, right, for the next several months for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful pal number two. This is a very good reading for you in the months, sorry, not for the months, but for the new moon in Cancer cycle. If you enjoy the reading, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next reading session. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pal number three. You have chosen the Magician. Great choice. This is going to be the reading for you for this new moon in Cancer cycle. All right. Now, generally speaking, a new moon cycle lasts for 6 months' time. So take what resonates for you, whatever that is going to be reviewed in the session. Not necessarily is for this month, but could be something important for you, or as a general flow, right, for the next several months for you. All right. Thank you so much, universe. First of all, we're going to pull one card from the Tarot Major Arcana, and let's set the tone, right, for this new moon in Cancer cycle for you. Thank you, universe. One card, right? First of all, we've got, wow, Wheel of Fortune. This is exactly what this is, okay? Things are going to speed up for you, right? This card has a lot to do with the universe is still watching you, right? And making sure that everything is connected with each other. There's a sense of strong fate, okay? Sort of like working behind this Wheel of Fortune energy, right? So it's not 100% about what you do, but also there's kind of like a universal help, right, behind this whole thing. Okay, I also feel like there's something that is pushing you, right, forward. A lot of the decisions or a lot of the things that you want to do is not just necessarily your personal wish, but also the universe is encouraging you, right? And the universe is trying to make sure that those things will work out for you, okay? Very strong energy, Wheel of Fortune, okay? Now we're going to pull one card from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, okay? All right. Ooh, too many. Okay, too many. All right, one card. Thank you, universe. Wow. Jupiter. Wow. Jupiter with the Wheel of Fortune. Now we got double Jupiter. Why? Because the Wheel of Fortune card in tarot is ruled or is associated with the Jupiter energy. So definitely there's going to be major expansion, growth opportunities, right? Things you are attracting, right, to you very soon, okay? And I'll also say that probably the next 6 months is going to be a life-changing positive experience for you, right? I'm seeing definitely something shifting, right? Something is changing, right? Something is going to open yourself up towards amazing things, new horizons, and things like that. You're definitely going to attract new things. So if you have been going through a very difficult time, right, personally, relationship, or maybe career, money, just know that good things are coming to you soon, okay? You're not going to feel these hardships too long, okay? Things are changing for you for the positive. Very good. Now, we're going to pull 7 cards now from tarot, all right? Now, usually I know I only pull 4 cards for our monthly reading, but for this reading, I'm gonna do 7, all right? Let's have a look at your energy, right? Your environment, the immediate result. And of course, we're gonna give you some advice, right? And to see what to do, right? Thank you, universe. All right, so first card for our pile number 3, the Magician, okay? 9 of Swords, okay? This is your current energy. Worry, overthinking, maybe like what I said, you've been going through a difficult time, right? And you have been feeling, oh my God, this bad luck has been happening for too long, right? I wonder if it just, nothing is really working for me. I'm almost getting a little bit depressed or getting a little bit like fearful, right, about my future. It's really showing that what you're going through now, okay? What is blocking you? The Two of Swords. Now, when this card is blocking you, this is showing that it's a little bit like you are worried and you can't really see the evidence, right? To show you things will improve. Because the Two of Swords, in a way, is about what you can't see, what is kind of like, blocked in front of you, right? Sometimes this energy could also be saying that you might have a very strong intuition about what could be working out for you, what could be good, but it's almost like you have to wait a little bit, or you need to wait for things to progress, right? Then you will see more. So there's also a sense of waiting, okay, in this situation for you, which I'm sure that you're not a big fan of, right? Nobody likes to wait, right, for the good things to come to us. Now, what is good for you is the Temperance card. Beautiful. The Temperance card is about healing, okay? Now, this energy tells you that while you are, you know, juggling, right, while you are dealing with your current difficult situation, remember to heal. Remember to take some time off, right? Enjoy your life and find a balance in your life again. Temperance is good energy when it comes to healing, when it comes to therapy, right? Anything that you need to do to maintain or to improve your mental health as well as your physical health. Okay, very nice. I like it when Temperance card is on, appears as the third card because the third position rules what is helping you. Okay, and this is also a major arcana. Okay, very good. By the way, Temperance card in tarot is associated with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and you got double Jupiter on top. So also for this group, I think this group is a little bit similar to the first pile. Yeah, I think for you guys, Sagittarius season, okay, this year, especially November, December, is going to be a turning point for you guys. Okay, of course, we're gonna look at whether there's any specific timing. Okay, but I'm already sensing a little bit like the winter of 2027. Okay. Now, the next two cards we're going to see is the people, right, around you and what is beyond that, right? Meaning what's in the sky, right? And what's around you with the people is your actual, physical environment, the people you have to deal with, right? Whether they're helpful or not. But what is beyond that is the sky. Something that is beyond your control, but is bringing by the universe, right? Whether it's a good timing or something like that. Your immediate environment, Six of Cups. Oh, it's nice. It's innocent. Okay, I like this. Six of Cups has a lot to do with your memories and the people you've known for a long time. So I think with this card, right, it tells you maybe over the next several months, you will get to reconnect with a lot of people you knew from the past. Maybe they were your childhood friends, right? Maybe you know them from your previous work, right? A long time ago. Especially Six of Cups is usually talking about something that is very pure, right? So this does show that a lot of the people or a lot of the people you're connecting with, they are, I wouldn't say they're pure, but let's say they don't have agenda, okay? They are very pure with their intention, right, with you, okay? This kind of could also be talking about dealing with the children, by the way. If you have kids around you, or if you have relatives who have children, right? This could also be a very important period of time when you spend time with children or nurture your inner child. Now, what is beyond that? Your timing, okay, in the sky. And we have got the Five of Swords. Okay, now the Five of Swords in a funny way is actually telling you that right now is not your timing. When is your timing? Five of Swords usually represents what? 5 months time. And it's very interesting because we are in July now. And I just said around Sagittarius season, there's going to be a major change for you. Okay. And 5 months away from now is December. Okay. November, end of November, December time. Again, this is reinforcing the wheel of fortune, the Sagittarius, the temperance energy. Okay. Very, very good. There's another thing that I want to say is that Five of Swords with Six of Cups as a combination also tells you that do not dwell on the problems, the conflict, or the anger from the past. Because Six of Cups has a lot to do with your memories, and Five of Swords has a lot to do with your anger. Okay, so there's something for you to release, something for you to, kind of like just let go of. Okay, and don't let that sort of like bother you or create unhappy feelings in you. Cut that out. All right, draw boundaries there. Now, the final two cards that we're going to pull for you is the immediate result as well as the advice for you, right? For this new moon in Cancer cycle. Let's see what the card says. The Emperor. Wow. The Emperor energy is a personal power, right? So this is good. Now, in a good way, the Emperor energy showing up is about you gaining more power through this cycle. You're feeling you're becoming more in control of your life, more in control of your situation. This card and Jupiter, both these two energies have a lot to do with, this sense of being as an authority, right? In authority in your life, because Jupiter is Zeus, right? The king of the universe, and the emperor is you, your ability to command your space and command your time and make decisions about what you want to be responsible for. I also have a very strong feeling. I think that there's going to be some very decisive time, right, for you within the next 6 months that you just need to, put the pedal to the metal and make the decision and say, that's what I'm going to do, right? I would proactively do this, take the action, and, I'm sorry, excuse my French, right? Fuck that, right? I'm just going to make the decision and do it. And I know that this is going to happen for me. All right. So this shows a lot of decisive action, courage, okay, and bravery. Final card. Okay, so what is your advice when you're doing this? Thank you, universe. The Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands has a lot to do with your future planning. Okay, I love this energy sitting in here. Two of Wands is basically telling you that there's something that you will be doing for the long-term future. And Two of Wands sometimes could be talking about some type of maybe things that are far away from you, foreign travel, because literally we're seeing a globe, right, sitting here. This could be about you finally making the decision, right, to take the next step, right, to manifest something that you want in the future. Like what I said before, this could be actually talking about you traveling, moving to a different country, moving house, or maybe completely expanding yourself to a new career, right? Meeting new people, new community, and 100% new direction of the next chapter of your life. And in your spread, we're seeing 9, 5. You got double 5, which is showing focus. We're seeing double 2, which means collaboration and relationship. So one thing about, earlier when we said, let go of the past conflict, whoever made you feel upset, let that go. Don't focus on those negative things, that will drag you back right into your past. And the double 2 here is also showing you that whatever that you're unsure about, you're wondering, is it gonna happen for me? Will I be able to make a, what's the right word? Make a pact, right? Make agreement, right, with other people to make sure that everything will move forward beautifully. The answer is yes, because double 2 literally is a symbol of agreement between you and someone else. Okay, very, very beautiful energy. I love this. By the way, the Emperor and the Two of Wands both are Aries energy. Okay, so next year, around end of March and April time, could also be a very important timing when it comes to manifesting the next stage of your life. Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number 3. I love this reading. There's some kind of, thing for you to let go of, overcome this negative energy, your inner frustration or anger, but you're going to move forward whatsoever anyway. Okay. Now, one last card from our spirit animal. Okay. Love this reading. Okay. At the highest level, what do you need to do, right? My pile number 3. Thank you, universe. To help group number 3, right, move forward, right, the pile of magician, and your energy is the sea serpent. This card has a lot to do with digesting your feelings. Again, group number 3, I have a very strong feeling that maybe this year has been quite emotional for you. Okay, a lot of things that touch your feelings, and perhaps yourself is very sensitive, right? A lot of things that could just mess up with your emotion. Sometimes people can be very, what's the right word? Triggering, right, to you. Doesn't matter whether they have the intention of doing that or not, but the result is they hurt your feelings and they triggered you. And thus you might be feeling just a lot of things are not going your way, right? You might be just feeling a little bit sensitive towards a lot of the challenges during this period of time. Don't worry. The sea serpent tells you that manage your emotion, manage your feelings, right? The healing, like what I said earlier, the temperance card, and the universe will really help you, right? Move forward with all the beautiful opportunities and the luck that you need. And also, Jupiter with fortune, definitely, this is fortune for you. Okay? Thank you so much. My beautiful pawn number 3, remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next reading session. Good luck with everybody, right? Happy New Moon in Cancer. Bye.